Hi, and welcome to Thought of the Day. Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. Whoa, a second episode already? Maybe it will become a series, I don't know. If I do that, like today, some of them will probably be a bit less deep than the first one was, I guess. But yeah, today, Jim Sterling, either today or yesterday, maybe not even, I don't know when I'll be posting this, hopefully today, posted a video sort of covering the whole subject of the price of games these days, and well, not so much the price of games, but the price of the extra content for games, and how people defend companies by saying that the price of games haven't gone up, and because games these days cost more to make, it's okay to sell extra content for more money. But yeah, I don't really know why I'm doing a video about this, because I don't really have a real stance on it. But I guess I kind of see both sides of it. On one hand, yeah, I think it's really bad the way that companies these days make all those loot boxes and season passes and DLC for costumes that cost £2 just for one different skin or something. It's ridiculous. And especially the loot boxes and mystery crates and all that, where you spend loads of money for a chance to get some rare stuff. But I mean, I'm not going to be talking so much about that side of things, because that's all about gambling and stuff and tempting people. It is addictive to do that kind of thing, especially if they've got the money, and it's dangerous. But I'm mostly, I guess, talking about the price of games and stuff. One thing he said towards the end of the video was we never asked for games to become this detailed, we didn't ask for individually animated strands of hair in Tomb Raider. And yeah, I'm obviously someone who will always care more about the gameplay. I still play the old Doom and Tomb Raiders on a regular basis. And I grew up playing things like Final Fantasy 7, 8 and 9, which, they look terrible by today's standards, obviously, and they don't have high budget voice acting. Hell, they don't have any voice acting. At least not that I can think of. Until 10. All that kind of stuff. I don't care about graphics. And yeah, I'd be more than happy if games didn't care about graphics either. Just give me a fun game, that's all. But the thing is, I guess as humans, or as any intelligent species really, but obviously humans are the most intelligent species on Earth, so it's just the best example. We aim to improve, we have to make everything better, and we're not going to be happy until games become real life quality. Until they look like a moving photo or a live action thing, we're not going to stop trying to improve, and that takes money. Now the thing is, yeah, I think it's really scummy to try and cut out extra content to sell it back to us piece by piece for a huge amount, and bloody $100 collector's editions or whatever. What was it? Was it one of the Assassin's Creeds or something that had a ridiculous hundreds of pounds collector's edition? Yeah. I mean, as I said, on one hand, I think it's scummy that they do that. Not so much the collector's editions. I mean, it's cool to have the physical stuff. People who care about having the little figures and everything to show their pride as a gamer. I used to collect things, and as a collector of stuff, as a collector in the past, I can certainly appreciate collecting stuff. Yeah, I mean, not even as a collector, obviously it's cool to collect stuff and look at them. You're proud of your collection, but they do have to make the money back somehow. It's not like the people making the games can go out and get a second or third job to get the extra funds to help fund the games. And that's the trouble. we aim to get better, but we can't without more money. So yeah, it's difficult. There's not really any right answer to it. There's not any right way to do it. They can either stop selling things for higher prices. I'll buy it for a high price, or whatever he says. They can either stop selling extra bits for high prices, or they can stop advancing. And, as I said, I'd be more than happy if they just go back to the way games used to be, cheaper to make and stuff, but that's not the way humans do things, unfortunately. So they gotta make the money back somehow. And I guess the way I like it is if it's just cosmetics. I think that's the best way to do it. Include all of the game content, and sure, maybe later down the line release some extra gameplay, like expansion packs. Go back to the way expansion packs were. Make significant content upgrades, like Witcher 3, I guess, that had big expansion pack kind of things. There's examples of companies that do it right, like Witcher 3 and stuff, and examples of companies that do it wrong. I don't know, because I don't tend to play games that do that, so I can't give any good examples, but selling skins for multiple pounds, and selling, I guess, was it Deus Ex Mankind Divided or something, where it sold one-time use things. I don't know. I'm kind of babbling a bit here. Obviously this one's a bit less planned out in my head, but that's the thought of the day. I'm just letting my thoughts spew out while they are there, swirling around in the limitless depths of my mind. A scary place to be. Oh, but then I just thought, probably big expansion packs like that are going to be more expensive to make than just some extra skins. Oh, so yeah, that's still a problem. There's just no way around it, really. Yeah, I don't know. This is a thought of the day that has no answer, that has no advice or quote or anything like that. It's just a messed up world. We can complain all day about how things get more expensive and stuff like that, but it has to happen. Advances in technology are going to be more expensive, and they got to make the money back for it somehow, otherwise they won't be able to continue doing it. Whether there are people out there who care about the graphics or not, there's always going to be people who just want to advance and make things better, because that's the way humans are. Yeah, I guess that's the end of it. I covered pretty much everything I can think of. I guess the only real thing is there are scummy ways to do it and slightly less scummy ways to do it. But all of the ways, they're probably less scummy than we perceive them, because we're just the gamers. We're not in there making the games and seeing the numbers rack up as it gets more and more expensive to make. Oh, anyway, thanks for listening. This one was already longer, even though it felt shorter. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for listening to my thought of the day. Bye, have a good day. With many thoughts. No, that's a rubbish outro line.